And welcome to Wednesday Nights with the Meta Is Futile. We are playing Lost Mine of Phandelver, SRD only. If you find something that is not in the SRD, clip it and call us out. There are secrets everywhere, as we have learned last session.
You sure did.
Mostly we've learned that there are secrets. We still haven't really learned what they are.
Secrets.
Exactly.
Secrets.
I don't know what you guys talking about. I don't got secrets.
We've literally got sections of adventure that we haven't gotten to hear.
Uh-huh.
Those aren't secret. Your characters wouldn't have that information, so
That's fair.
They are
That's all.
I
secrets.
suppose I could go back and watch them, but I haven't.
Hey, he told you
Well,
what he was doing. You went wondering.
Yeah, see, it's fine.
You guys can take 3 guys.
You're damn right I can.
But
Ha.
please,
this,
sir, this is a
You are
waste.
pretty big.
Okay. We're off to a good start.
We're off to a good start. Announcements.
All right.
Like, share, subscribe, join the Discord, all that good stuff. Join us on Fridays, where we will be playing Curse of Strahd, DM'd by the amazing Trit, and we will actually maybe finally get around to the Ember Temple, maybe. That or Casimir's
Right.
gonna leave us. That or we're just gonna piss him off.
One of the two.
One of
why
the
not both?
Or
Or
secret
can
third
run
option.
us.
or a secret third option. I don't know, I feel like eventually the Amber Temple's just gonna come to us.
It's gonna
I
drag
don't know,
us.
it's been quiet the last day or so.
That's an idea, actually. Appreciate that.
No.
No.
Oh god.
And I keep being afraid that's gonna happen, like during all of y'all's
I
dream
honestly
sequences.
I've been low-key waiting for us just to wake up there. But yes, so we're playing
That's
Curse
it.
of Strahd. It is a much different toned game, but no less amazing. And I believe that is it for announcements. So last session.
Hey, that Nothic though.
Last session, the Nothic was told that it couldn't eat the green brands that the gang was fighting, so it melted one.
Applesauce.
And then it started probing around in everyone's heads. And everyone,
CIA.
but specifically Kelsey, took exception to that.
Okay, Kane wasn't there. He has
So
no,
Kyle
he has
Peep-
no stake.
Yeah. So Kyle Peepers is no more.
Kyle.
Kane wandered off.
Yeah.
And had his own little adventure before coming back to the group. Pits were fallen into. And a door was opened. Actually, make sure that room is set up.
In more ways than
Skeletons
one.
were slain.
Skeletons were slain.
Finally, something we don't have to feel bad about murdering.
Yeah, right.
You guys feel bad about murder?
You see how it's a red flag, right? Like, like I'm not the only one who sees that that's a problem, right?
Clearly not.
No, I see it as a problem, but just self-defense, Max.
There's self-defense and there's having fun with it.
I
Trick
can
opened a
fun
door that
with
once killed a previous character of his, and his character didn't die immediately. So hey,
The night is young.
the night
The
is
night
young.
is young.
That is fair,
No,
but
I don't want to lose any of these characters. Certainly not yet, but ideally not ever.
speaking
Terrifying.
of,
We're all too young to die.
I could make it older.
Mm-mm.
I don't know how
Max
old
just
Max is.
suddenly ages by 5 years.
suddenly,
Suddenly
Like
appeared.
honestly, honestly have no idea how old Max is. I mean, he's young, but I don't know how young.
speaking of, I believe
Oh right, we were about to
We
get
opened in
some more
combat.
trouble.
we
Yeah,
open in combat.
These guys bungled for surprise.
Yeah, these guys. No, they surprised. They surprised okay, and then they couldn't hit for crap.
Oh, so yeah, bungled for surprise.
These guys are the. I want it on the record that these two are the two stupidest green brands in the entire place. I'm like, I'll try to play my character smart. They'll make a wisdom save. I know. No. Anyway, though, Kane, it is your turn. Max opened a door and there was some clanging of junk.
All right, watching Kane this time. Make sure he doesn't wander off again.
What do you want from me? I was at work.
What?
Kane's like, I was
Oh,
at
you-
work. What do you want me to do?
I thought Kane was saying that. I'm like, what?
No, Blue was out.
I mean, in a
Blue said
way.
that. No, I know, Blue.
Sorry, what the hell do you
Not
want
your
from me?
fault.
I wasn't here.
No. It works out.
I'm sorry, it's suspicious.
What do you mean other
Plot
world
twist is
obligations?
I'm not
twist
saying
is
it's
Kane
that
just
World
suspicious.
obligations. I get to deal with Karens. That is so much more terrifying than everything
Yeah.
you guys were dealing with.
That's
The plot
fair.
twist is that
But you
Kane
got to
doesn't
deal with
actually
like
have
what the
any
male
secret-
equivalent. It's Karens and Kyles. It is a trend.
That is funny.
Anyways.
Anyway.
The great
Anyway.
foe K-Rune.
Oh no.
All right, get him, Kane.
Get
There
him,
we go.
Kane.
I mean, I'm floating. Can I shove
Yeah.
past Max?
Yeah, you can shuffle past him.
Move out of the way.
Just kind of floats past him.
Oh, there's lots of people in here.
Oh,
Anyways.
oh, he's been stabby today. Okay.
Oh, if that's a doorway, there's a man in the way. It's just easier. Oh, stab.
Stab, which you stab and dissing.
Yeah.
Stab him. Stab with
I don't think that hits, no.
I'll try another stab. Offhand stab.
Offhand stab?
Nope.
Sadly, no, that one is not.
Aw.
Rad.
He sees you floating through the doorway and he's suddenly on alert. I can't imagine why.
Oh, now you're paying attention.
What am I paying attention?
Regret the decision yet. Now.
Why is it my
Oh, yeah,
thingy?
but it's not even started yet. Oops.
Oh, that's why it hasn't done it. I was like, where's all my fancy combat shit? Oh, because I haven't clicked begin combat. That would be why. Anyway.
Anyways.
Alright, now it's this one's turn. This one saw Kane float in and is pretty confident that his bro can take Kane. So he's gonna continue to attempt to multi-attack on Max. Max is the name.
Maximilian.
That is an 8. That's gonna miss. That is a 21 to hit though.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what Max is. What is Max's AC?
Not
Oh,
that
well,
high.
21.
Not
that
that
high.
high.
21.
no, I was
Max,
just
we're
wondering
going
if a
to
thing
take
could help.
Foot.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
Do what?
You are going to take 8 piercing damage
Ow,
as this
ow,
red
ow.
brand gets past your shield and is able to get a good clean blow.
Oh,
on
okay. I
you.
can reduce a damage roll if it's, we're gonna just look out Max. Cutting words to reduce
to see
damage
them?
on that. Oh wait, is it not this man here? I can
You
see this man.
No, it's this one.
No.
Oh, never mind. All right, I do not do this. Sad.
Let's see.
La-da-dee.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, sir. May I have another? It was 8, right?
Yeah, Yes, 8. 8 piercing.
Oh, and I still can't see. I don't know what Max's hit points are. I don't
Aster,
like
now it is your turn.
I like just healed Max too. Okay, just kind of. Oh, I can't see anymore. Where are these people? And I can see this. I just kind of like shuffle back and forth here, trying to get a better view. Maybe that's a little better too. All right, we're going to, I guess, Sacred Flame, the one that we can see. He needs to make a
Alright.
dex save.
Dex save, dex save. All right, my guy, you got this. Nope, not a check, a save. That is a 9.
All right, okay.
That is a fail.
Hooray!
Take,
Failure.
1 point of glowy damage. We're still not used to this whole dealing damage with magic thing. Cheese Kelty make this look a lot easier. Anyways.
Your flame. Whoa. Sorry, did something weird. Your flame. You envision this big flame coming up from the bottom of his shoes and roasting him alive, and then you remember how melted someone
yeah, let's
looked,
not
and you're
do
like,
that.
I
No.
don't know about that
No.
actually.
And then we'll healing bird Max again for 6 healing. There we go. Almost
Not bad.
undo the damage he just took.
Almost.
Just a head nod.
Oh, yeah,
Mm.
helping.
And hey, Max.
All right, let's see. Max doesn't want to crowd the doorway, so let's.
Oh no. Oh.
That's fine.
We're gonna
Oh,
risk
oh, no,
an attack of opportunity.
Oh no, Max! Damn
We're
it,
gonna
Max!
do an attack of opportunity.
I just healed
forgot.
it.
I forgot Kane's attack of opportunity. It's
I
fine.
just put a
I'm
Band-Aid
sure
on it.
it's fine. That is a 19.
Okay,
Oh,
this
barely.
time. Wait, hold up. No, this time we're going to use the cutting words to reduce the
But you can't.
the attack roll.
Can you see him though?
Wait, oh, is it still not this man? How many hidden men
Oh wait,
are
no,
there?
it is that one.
It'll
It
be
is
that
that
guy,
one.
yeah.
That was the one you walked away from.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
sorry.
Thank
How
you.
many?
Okay. All
My
right.
bad.
So, wait, why is it? Just let me roll. Okay, what is? Okay, there we go. Is it a d6? It is. Well, I guess so. Okay. So it reduced the attack roll by 4.
It was a 19. It's 15.
No, that would not hit.
Okay, I was gonna say, oh, if that still hit, that would be sad.
Yeah.
Aster distracted him.
Max doesn't have health, but he does have AC.
Yes.
It's like a long way.
Why are you so squishy?
Wait, oh no, does he not have health? Oh no.
Oh,
Does
no.
anyone in this group have health? I think we
He has more health now. Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's see. Half casters out of spell slots.
I can with the stick.
So yeah, he's just gonna flip around his longsword and give him a swing.
Who's a vet? I can see a new person.
Max,
Nice.
why?
Max,
That-
unfortunately.
Hey.
Max, you're a little bit shaken, but these green brands seem a little bit more rugged and a little bit more of the stereotypical bad type to you. The one that you're facing down is actually a drow
Max,
woman, and you're not.
well, Mama always told me not to hit ladies. And Pa told me I should have been a pumpkin farmer like him, so maybe he was right.
Max is
like, "I'm gonna go back and farm
farm
pumpkins,
pumpkins. Damn it.
Oh, your dad was a pumpkin farmer. Oh, that's cute. I love
It's
that.
Rissy's turn,
It is Rissy's turn.
and she's gonna step in and just, oh, okay. She's going to. This is crowded quarters. She's going to target this one, and she's going to
This one.
mm-hmm,
Okay.
that's facing Max, and she's going to excuse me. She's gonna try and she's gonna. Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't had trouble finding
Punchy.
the words tonight.
Punchy.
She's going for a punch.
Oh no. Oh,
Halfling.
okay. Halfling.
Right.
Oh man.
I
That
do-
17 will hit.
Okay.
Man, I gotta go back to my halfling route sometime. I do forget how nice
Bob,
that is.
Bob,
You're right.
jab, jab. Right.
Okay.
All right. 17.
It's so scary, Reese.
Right.
Punch him in the knees.
7
It's like-
damage.
Powder them bad boys out.
I know this is why I think I'm better using my bardic inspiration defensively, because I think offensively y'all are set.
Damn
it.
Is there anything
Don't
I
mind
need
me.
to
I'm
know before I
trying to
continue?
adjust. It's not
Okay.
letting me adjust health and junk, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay, she's gonna go ahead and bonus action a second attack.
Okay.
Because she can do that. Not with that low roll, she ain't.
Not with that
Huh.
low roll, she ain't. Unfortunately, not.
Well, she's definitely gonna just take a quick steppy over here, not leaving their threatened space for nothing.
right.
That is her turn.
Kelsey, it is your turn. There's a mean
Everyone's-
guy through the door.
I can kind of see him.
They're flanking the door.
There's at least one more person behind too.
Well, we're gonna take a step up, maybe see better. No, I can't see anything better.
Nope.
Doesn't change anything. All
I'd
right.
probably say that's like half cover. Just because you have a door and you don't really have a straight shot.
Mm,
Yeah, I think that's why. Like,
does Magic
like,
Missile
they
care
think
about
so.
half cover?
Sure
No,
does
it-
not.
All right. Well, we're gonna expend spell slot for first level Magic Missile at
Oh boy.
Discoyo.
Oh boy,
Here we
okay.
go. Oh yeah, remember it doesn't roll the whole thing.
It doesn't. You have to like
Oh, was it 3 of them?
Mm-hmm.
it's 3 plus 3.
Yep.
3 plus 3. Oh, 3.
3d4
Three
plus-
rolls plus 3. Yeah.
Yeah, 3
3
darts
darts.
plus 3. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay,
Okay.
and that adds the plus 1, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is just enough. How do you want to kill him?
Oh.
We're gonna go. One of them is going to whiz into his shoulder. Another's gonna whiz into his outside thigh, and then another is just going to, if he's is he falling at that point?
Oops, I got those mixed up. Yeah, sure.
Then at that point, the last one is just gonna go straight through his chest.
Kane,
Oh,
you watch
okay.
as this man is just decimated.
All right.
It's fine.
It's still kind of scary.
You gonna move or anything else, Kelsey?
Nope, that's Sammy's turn.
All right.
There's a lot of bad.
But,
guys.
but I was
Kane,
gonna
it's
say
your
if you went rushing into the room, like jeez.
I mean, his shocking grasp.
Why are you
Scissors
invisible?
I don't know.
Is he invisible? I can
What
see
about
him.
On the
Mhm.
combat tracker, he was for some reason.
Objective
Well,
reality.
it's because you have the ruffian selected. It's the ruffian's
What the
turn,
fuck?
according to the tracker.
Bro,
Oh,
Oh.
I see.
Hmm.
It shouldn't be. That's weird. He's
Well,
dead.
my
Take the
shitty
ruffian off
fucking
the
Baldur's
tracker.
Gate rolls are just being.
Oh, no, I-
no.
Kane, baby.
My shit rolls in Baldur's Gate are following me.
You. This guy
This
is like.
has been like the past 2 days. It is painful.
This guy is so laser focused on you flying around that he's just like, ha, ha, yeah. He is backed into a corner and does not feel good. He's backed between like this corner and these iron bars that are coming up. I can lay the scene out now that you guys are mostly in there.
Oh boy.
I don't think anyone's paying attention.
Don't think so right now, no. Was that your turn? I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah.
I just
I
gotta,
can magically kill this man, but I doubt it. Loser.
this guy is going to try and decide who the biggest threat is, but it's probably gonna be Maxwell because he big scary and he's hard to hit.
He's
so
spooky
he's
boy.
gonna make an attack at Maxwell and roll a 20, dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Max, you are going to take 6 piercing damage,
Oh,
and with his multi-attack,
for clarity's sake, is this a drow lady or a drow dude?
this is a drow lady.
Okay.
And with that multi-attack, she's gonna miss. Sorry, I keep saying she. With that multi-attack, she is gonna miss.
It only matters
So-
because how I address the individual on my turn, if she's still alive.
Fair enough. If she's still alive. It is Aster's turn. She can't move.
Alright, we're gonna step up to try and see what the heck's going on in here. Oh, just more.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, that's bad.
Um,
Oh, that's real
I
bad.
guess I can only like half see like these squares. Can I?
Yeah, so
Mhm.
this is like kind of a wiggling shape of something that has been tied up
Oh no, is it decay?
that is trying to break free with,
Oh, we
with
see
some
s- oh.
muffled sounds.
Oh, these look like cells. Okay.
This
then
one is
down
nothing else is moving.
here. Okay. All right, but okay. Well, do we see this person now?
Yes, you see
so
that
We're going
person.
to.
All right, Aster, you can do this. It's gonna just kind of flicker and spark another sacred flame and see if it does anything this time.
Oh boy, let's find out. Dexterity save. You guys are like kind of decent at those. Come on now. That is an 18.
Yeah, no. Okay, so it's flicker and sputter. It does.
She cares not for your fire.
All right, that's our turn for this time. Take it away, Max.
Go, Max.
All right, Mac. As Max squares up to her, is this really how you want this to end? Either you're putting down your weapons or you're dying.
She's going to
He would like to roll
through.
intimidate if he can.
Sure, why not?
He's got his teeth out. There's steel. She's literally surrounded.
Mhm.
Well,
It's a 13. Let's make that a this save.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay. Lost connection.
She does look fairly reluctant,
And it like fully signed me out and everything. That's
but
weird.
as she realizes that she is surrounded, she will drop her weapon, but not before absolutely like spitting at your feet. You get the feeling she was aiming higher.
so she's disarmed herself.
She'll lower her weapon. She's not gonna. I don't think she'll let it go actually, because there is a lot of y'all here.
You drop him
She
or you're
doesn't want to
dying.
be unable to defend herself.
Lady.
I'd just drop it. If I were you.
Oh, is Max good for his word? Sorry.
She has lowered her weapon. She looks rather defiant, but you get the feeling that it's not that she doesn't want to drop her weapon. She is currently surrounded, and you get the feeling that she doesn't necessarily trust that the others will keep your word. As she glances between all of y'all.
Max is gonna flip his blade around his hand, slide it into the scabbard.
Okay.
He is passing his turn.
Rissy?
Aster's
Rissy,
not currently
seeing-
holding any weapons.
Rissy,
Just-
seeing what Max has done, is gonna cross her arms, and he's good for his word. I'm good for mine. He says, surrender and you won't die. Okay.
She seems a bit more willing to trust Rissy specifically. She'll relax just a little bit.
Listen, I'd go ahead and drop that if I were you.
No.
A little bit. There's just a little bit of that defiance, like, no. There's 2 of you have, and one of them, 2 of you have said yes, but one of them has a stabby and is floating.
Yeah, that is kind of terrifying when you think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Is that your turn, Rissy?
Yeah.
Alright. Kelsey, it is your turn. Oh, whoops.
Oops.
Kelsey, it is your turn.
Well, Kelsey is just gonna. Well, he's not gonna do anything. Sounds like there's, the commotion is somewhat ceased in there, so just gonna hang out by the wall here.
Alright.
Yeah, I think
Let
that gives
let the
North
others let the others handle what's going on in there for right now.
Alright. Kane, it is your turn.
Bell. Oh, boy.
What you doing, Kane?
I mean, she's probably reluctant, but what is down to? Fine.
It is only when Kane sheathes his sword that she moves to sheath hers.
Mm.
She thinks it's maybe a strong word, but
Well,
they're not pointed at her anymore.
I mean, like, she's still got her hand on it. Like, she's not stupid. Is that
Debatable.
your turn?
Oh, it does have a brain cell.
With that, does anyone want to do anything else?
I will send you one thing really quick.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, okay. What? Secrets?
Kick her in the knee.
I do love secrets.
Secret, secret.
Get- It's the season. Give her the pumpkin spice throat punch.
I mean, that's something I could do if I could reach that high.
I'd rather you not.
Good thing I can't reach that high.
Yeah, I love playing. I love playing as Rissy.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Okay. One second. 1 second while I.
Tippity tap tap tippity tap.
Cat. Okay. That is likely where we're going to end combat for now.
Hmm.
As she
Alright.
she doesn't take her hand off the hilt of her sword, but she does sheath it. And
Max would like to start trying to tie her up.
all right.
Hey, he's deputized. He can arrest
Oh yeah,
people.
sure. He sure can.
Um,
She's probably gonna struggle a little bit, but
I would
with,
do that if I were you.
yeah, with
Hey.
she'll struggle a little bit, but with some doing, you can tie her hands.
does she have any keys on her? Then, like, while Aster's asking that, she'll check the person on the ground
Make-
here.
Make an investigation check. Whoever's searching things.
Definitely a
Rissy can.
Yeah, while Max is tying her up,
Rissy can-
he's going to be helping. He's going to be holding her so that Rissy can frisk her.
Sorry, what's Reese gonna do? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're
Looking
checking
for
the lady.
keys.
Okay, okay.
You want an
So
investigation from me there, Rose?
Yeah, make an investigation.
Wait,
Investigate it all.
am
mean,
I
maybe
doing
find a
one
car.
too, or like? Well, it'd be easier with a key, wouldn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, Rissy, you're able to frisk her and find a key. She is
Quick
Oh,
little
as-
she is
hand.
the official one of the two.
Okay, Aster definitely looks relieved as Reese finds the key because, like, Aster was kind of like hesitating as she like approached the dead body.
There you go.
Fine, he said, just
Oh, okay.
rifle through his pockets.
Oh, okay.
Rissy just kind of tosses the
Oh,
keys
okay.
back to Aster.
Do our best to catch that and then use it on the door here.
Do they have anything? of
Do
value?
they have anything?
That's a good question.
I'll take dead people possession.
Probably have like
Mhm.
between
I'll
them,
take
they
money.
Probably have like 5 gold.
Currency in this realm? Well,
Here, I'll give you guys the loot. There's no loot in this room, but I'll award you guys the loot from the last room.
Mhm.
All right, because Reese picked up the right
They
barrel.
both have a platinum signet ring on them.
Oh, dang. Okay.
That is very much not theirs.
Mhm.
Let's see. The room. Let me turn off the. The room is partitioned into 3 areas, with iron bars walling off the north and the south. Filthy straw lines the floors of these cells, the hinged doors of which are secured by chains and padlocks. A pair of disheveled human women are held on the cell to the south, while a human boy is confined to the north, along with a familiar drow boy who has been tied up and like a bandana or something pulled over his mouth so that he can't talk.
a gag.
All are dressed in plain gray tunics and have iron collars fitted around their neck.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And a heap
Seems
of
a bit
discarded clothing
excessive.
is piled carelessly against the far wall. But you guys are easily able to unlock the doors.
Right, we're gonna-
Rissy's going to sort through the clothing to see if it to see if it belongs to any of these people.
The clothing certainly looks as though it could fit them. You find a lot more than 3 pairs, though.
Oh boy.
Carp, it seems, has not yet been disheveled of his clothes. It seems like they
Yeah, I
were
guess
much
he just
more
got here,
keen
yeah.
on restraining him than anything.
Yeah, we're gonna rush in and ungag him and work on untying both of the kids here.
You are fairly the knots are like fairly secure. But with some doing you're able to they're no sailor's knots, so you are able to undo them fairly easy. Once the adrenaline the human boy seems a lot more disheveled than Carp, and he's a little bit more timid. Once the adrenaline leaves Carp, he's just kind of in the like he's gonna kind of huddle himself against the wall and just
Hey, it's okay. We're here.
thank you.
Yes, Miss Astor, I can take them
What?
keys and get
Oh
that
yeah,
other cell.
sorry. Okay, and
Here.
she'll hand the keys back to Reese.
Thank you.
And Rissy will just pitter patter over to this other door.
The other door, you open it and there's a adult woman and what seems to be a teenage girl together. The lock for the door also works for the collars and such around their necks, so you're able to
Good. Okay.
get those off fairly easy.
Hey y'all. Here, let me get them off. Let me get them things off and
Rissy will she'll take the keys and unlock the collars and just give them both a reassuring smile.
And as they
Yo.
the teenager's gonna like immediately throw her arms around you, Rissy.
Oh.
And
Oh.
the mother is gonna be like, thank you so much.
So who are y'all?
My name is Myrna. I know the last name. I definitely know the last name. Where am I?
My name is first name, last
My
name.
name is first name, last name. My name is your name. My
Ominous.
ominous.
You
My name
daughter
is
of
first
father name and
last
mother name.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my rumors. There you go. My name is Myrna. Dendrar. They took my husband, so a while back, and they came back for us. This is the wood.
Right.
You guys
Yep.
remember
Oh,
Yeah.
you're the.
the
Oh,
Yeah.
you're. Oh. Y'all are the woodcutters,
Oh, geez, how long have you been in here?
folks. That's a
I
good
don't
question.
know.
How long y'all been here? How long
There's-
have y'all been here?
Don't know, actually.
Hmm.
Had to be.
Well, I guess it doesn't
The
matter.
station
You
was
can get out
down.
now.
Yes, yes. She has a thing. 1 second. She's gonna tell you guys to come. We have to repay you somehow.
Don't worry about that right now. Y'all just
Right.
need to.
Yeah, we need to get you
y'all
all
just
out of
need to
here.
be- Yeah.
I don't know how many more of those green coats there are.
Let's see.
What about that boy?
Carp is coming out.
Mm.
Just kind
I
of
mean, I know who-
shuffling.
Well, I
I
mean,
know
I
who-
assume,
I
I
know
assume
who
the
you
other boy
are.
was also her kid.
Yes,
yeah.
the other boy is
Yeah.
the mother's is gonna come up and hug Myrna
Mhm.
here. The kids don't have names, because why would they? And they'll shuffle themselves out. Carp, having pulled
Be
himself
careful.
together, is coming, and he's hugging Maxwell.
Oh.
Aw.
Maxwell's
Aw.
been fairly laser focused on this drow lady.
Mhm.
Like, after seeing the condition of the prisoners, he's just glaring at this drow lady. So the hug kind of startles him back to present. It's gonna kind of give him a little side hug back.
Is Paul okay? Is
Aw.
Paul okay?
Your pa's fine. And so is your ma. They're both worried about you. We'll get you home.
Right.
Aw.
Oh, you said God
These
intense.
guys
Also.
will. Let's see. Carp will.
Oh.
There's 3 of them. Here we go.
Hmm.
I think I can manage back on my own.
And are you sure? Like, again, we don't know. And the way might be mostly clear, but like we haven't checked out the other half of these caves.
I can sneak out through the secret entrance. I know the way through the woods.
All right. Well, y'all be careful and
As long as that
Carp.
thing doesn't.
Oh,
thing
it's
with big
dead.
ol' eye.
Mhm.
Yeah, that thing's dead.
Oh, okay.
Carp, stay out of trouble.
Oh,
policy.
yeah. You might
Stay-
want to. You might want to cover the kid's eyes into the room up ahead with a pool.
Yeah.
Also, watch out for the pit.
Myrna's like, okay, yeah.
You know, hold hands and
Oh, and look out for the pit too. Oh, right. And I guess you'll see the pit.
Look over the pit. Don't worry.
Yeah. Watch out for the pit.
I'll stay out of trouble from now
Oh.
Okay.
Max looks skeptical.
on.
Suspicious. Suspicious.
Well,
Suspicious.
You
that's
know,
fair.
one troublemaker to another, Carp. Just, you listen to your ma and your pa, okay?
Okay, I will.
One troublemaker to the next, make you trouble elsewhere.
Yeah. But they will begin to make their way out of the thing. I'm just gonna. There we go.
Okay.
All
DM,
right, so we found.
How
this
about you?
Yeah.
once the kids are out,
Oh no.
Oh.
Max is gonna turn his attention back to the bound drow lady.
Yeah, that's fair.
Y'all mind if I talk to her for a moment? I mean, not privately. I just,
I don't mind. I'm just standing
Just
right
a
here.
just a gentle hand on his shoulder. Just
Kelsey's like, don't worry, I'll fry her too.
He's gonna level. Sorry, go ahead.
just don't do anything I wouldn't do.
You know that that's startlingly broad.
Oh man.
Don't worry, I don't think I'll cross any lines you wouldn't.
I was gonna say I'm not sure what you would do, but
Well, that is.
That's just like I don't know what to believe anymore.
right.
Hey, don't cross any lines that I try not to these days.
With her bound, would it be fairly reasonable to say that Max could like push her into a sitting position?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He's gonna push her down and then kind of crouch in front of her. Just look at her. Now, I'm gonna require some form of explanation for what's going on here and how you've been treating the people in your care.
Can you not put two and two together, sweetie?
How is she still like this?
Because she's just this way. This is just how she has decided to be, apparently.
What, difficult?
I may have moral limitations that you might not in your present fallen, confused state understand, but I have learned one thing in the last few days other than accidentally opening my news tab. I've learned that my compatriots here do not. And that's not to intimidate you. I don't want to see what happens. I've dealt with your kind before. And mine. And I know our capacity, our collective capacity for evil. I want to know what you've done with these people. I want to know how many people you've hurt. And I want to know what's waiting for us down in here.
Well, it's not exactly as if I kept count. I wasn't in charge of the books.
Oh, you had enough to need books.
That's concerning.
You see, will you be, what's being determined here is, will you be going to prison? Or will you be hanging? Or will we be leaving you in these cells until you expire of natural causes?
Oh.
There ain't much food
that
around.
perturbs that perturbs her more than the other two.
You know, given a few days, then turn into a couple of weeks, the slime on the wall starts looking a lot like water, and your boots start looking a lot like steak. Your choice.
Vivid picture you're painting there.
Yeah, it's pretty vivid.
It is pretty vivid. Max,
Look,
what the fuck?
I don't want to talk about I don't want to talk about my biological parents, okay?
Max, are you okay?
No.
No.
Wait, what were your parents? What?
I don't want to talk
She's
about it.
later.
Okay.
She's gonna give just a little, like.
No one said anything
she looks
about
a bit
parents.
perturbed, but she has not lost the drow haughtiness, for lack of a better word.
Alternatively, he's gonna kind of gesture towards where Kane went. I don't know what that boy's deal is. I don't know what he wants to do to you. I'm willing to walk out of the room, though, and let nature take its course.
Well, as much as I enjoy being bound, I don't think I have much of a choice in the matter anyway.
Huh. That's an image I didn't need.
Plot twitches into that
You've
shit.
dealt with our kind before.
I mean, I'm a tiefling.
You know that.
I'm a tiefling. I mean, I assume you have eyes working.
You spoke with some confidence and with some experience. You know as well as I do that I have friends, neighbors that might be able
This
to help.
neighbors thing again. This neighbors thing again.
So I'll leave it to you. Morally superior one.
I'm like linguistic I'm like missing like
don't like
does
this kinda
neighbors mean
wordplay.
does neighbors mean something else? Like she's like trying to like rack her mind through like all the like ridiculous number of languages she knows. Like
Rissy just kind of turns to Aster and just, you gonna have to ask Max.
You're not gonna find a neighbor that can help you out of this.
Are you sure about that? We've got some pretty powerful neighbors these days.
And they've never found me.
Well, are they really looking?
Hmm.
Oof.
I think the neighbors are smart enough not to.
I feel it. Or they just don't care.
You know,
I reckon if they don't care, that's kind of a good thing, ain't it?
I think you do have the right of it there. And Brissy's
Depends
right.
on the bonehead.
what are we laughing about?
And his worth. Depends on the bonehead and his worth. They never let an asset go unprotected.
He's gonna get right up into her face. Teeth right there. How protected do you feel right now?
Make an intimidation check.
Oh man, I wish he was a vengeance paladin.
Intimidation.
Max turns Oathbreaker.
Intimidation.
Oh.
Hmm.
Let's see here. Nope, monster. Thank you. We're gonna make it against this. Max, you get up in her face and you ask your question, and you hear the small clatter of metal as her gaze wavers, and you realize that she has dropped the dagger that she was
Oh.
using to try and saw through the bindings.
Good.
You know how
Riss-
many neighbors I saw taking the fall for people?
Rissy, like, reach around and just nick that?
Yeah.
Because I assume she heard that.
Oh yeah.
He's standing right there.
I've seen
I'm just gonna
lots.
take that.
I heard a lot of them talking about neighbors they intended to leave for the gallows. Neighbor, you failed. What you got coming ain't help. What you got coming is gonna keep you quiet. And it's gonna hurt the whole time. She's gonna stand up and, I think I'm gonna leave her to you before she gets me irritated and I start acting against my better judgment. You, dispose of her as you see fit. I just don't want to hear about it.
Rissy's gonna kind of give the woman another look. Just
Rissy,
kind of
right
holding the dagger, and just, she's just kind of giving her that cat, just that, like about to go, huh, sort of look,
Yeah.
while she's holding the dagger in her hand, just kind of turning it over. What roll did you want me to make?
I was gonna get you to make a history check. For flavor.
I
For
can do
flavor
that.
and funsies.
We'll see if anything comes of it.
Nah. You think for a sec that she looked familiar, but I guess not.
Meh. No. All right. You best think about that. Bye.
Oh,
Just
okay.
leaving her like tied up in there. Is that what we're doing?
She's just like a
I
wee
mean-
bit confused. Like, wait, what?
I mean, Rissy's still got the dagger. She ain't letting that go. But
That's
she ain't just
fair.
gonna let that sit there.
That's a dagger.
Yeah.
I think I might just keep this.
This is mine now.
This is mine now.
Loot!
I need this. she didn't answer any questions.
No.
Max
I
was
mean,
kinda
she is still
hoping-
there though.
Max is kind of hoping somebody else would take up and
I
And
mean,
she is still there.
congratulations, you
Kelsey,
scared the literal shit out of
Kelsey,
her.
Kane, Aster, what do you want to do?
I honestly don't know.
There's a tied up drow lady,
I mean, are we not gonna
and
take
it's still
her
a hideout.
in? I mean, I guess I don't know, like, who. Yeah, I guess there's not really exactly any guards in town, are there?
well, we can take her in, or we can
Yeah.
leave her here.
I guess maybe it's best to leave her here for now and come back when we leave, maybe.
For now.
I mean, I
Let
reckon
her think on it a bit.
I reckon even if she does get out of this room, there's still that pit.
I'll lock her in
Yeah,
one of the
that's true.
cells, tied up.
All right, I guess so. I might need some help with it. I'm just gonna like try and like nudge her. So, could you get in the cell, please?
Pick her up and you shove her in.
Hello,
Not
could you
that-
please get
Just
in the cell?
unceremoniously, just like grab her by the back of the collar and just hoist her.
I'm not that strong, Kane. Like, but yeah, I can do it with help.
Aster like asks her, and she's just like, "What?" and then Kane comes in and just hauls her up, and she's like,
Yeah,
"Oh, okay, this is happening."
yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, could have just gone in. All right, and Reese, you still have the keys.
You expect her to be reasonable? To be
Oh.
real.
Yeah, here. You
Okay,
can have those.
you know,
I don't
lock
need
that up real quick.
All right,
We'll be back probably.
can be reasonable.
Wouldn't count on it.
Just reasonable as the rest. Fun starving to death.
All right, I guess. I mean, we found a kid. Like, what are we even looking for at this point? Just more evidence.
Well,
like,
y'all do know that
more
there is a
wrongdoers?
hideout, and
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's probably more of him about. And I
Maybe
guess
we
we don't
should-
really want him.
Rip this out by the root.
No,
Well,
yeah,
hang
that's,
on,
you're
hang
probably
on.
right. Mhm.
Max,
Yeah.
we're all, a lot of us, some of us are kind of looking pretty beat up. Some of us are
Oh,
probably
yeah,
kind of
could we
tired.
just take a breather? This might be a good time to just sit for a bit. It's been
You know,
a
you're
day.
long rest.
Oh, just like sit there staring at her the whole time.
Yeah, essentially that's
Plenty.
his plan.
Reasonable and neighborly. She moves to the other side of the cell from Max to sit down.
Master's just gonna kind of just slide to the floor. Kind of overwhelmed.
We doing a short rest?
Sounds like it.
I don't.
While y'all take a short rest, we can also take a short rest.
Oh, okay.
We sure can.
Eh.
It's about that time.
Oh, man.
It is.
Should we
Get up,
hit
stretch
short
your
rest button or wait until we?
Yeah,
get
yeah.
back?
Hit the. You guys can hit the. Go
not
ahead
gonna
and
be
hit the short rest
interrupted or
button,
anything.
and then we'll. Yeah, no.
We'll be right back.
It's okay. We'll be back,
Yep.
Twitch. Get up, stretch your legs. Don't let the blood clot set in. Don't let them set in. Don't do it.
Nice.
And we're back.
Let me just. Welcome back. Hope y'all got up, stretched, did all that good stuff, got snacks. Because oh boy, a short rest is happening, and you know what that means. Hit dice. Hit dice is what it means.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we got our hit dice back. We were like,
Okay,
wait.
you guys the hit dice is back. But
Apparently,
while
short
y'all
rest
are,
is also time for character
while y'all are doing
conversation.
the short rest, what else? What all are you guys doing while you're resting?
Master's gonna talk with Kelsey.
Uh,
No, it's fine. She'll just open stuff like, Kelsey, like, what have we gotten ourselves into?
we've probably gotten ourselves over our heads here, Asta. Probably over our heads.
Are you okay, Factor? That didn't seem very like you.
Is this gonna be
Or am
someone
I
from-
wrong? Do I not, like, just know because we haven't been in this situation before?
No, it's he dug up something that's a bit tender, and
Okay, and, like, was that any reason to snap like you did?
I'm not saying what I did was good or right or anything.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. But understand that these are difficult times.
You're not
I'm
wrong
just-
about that.
I'm just trying to look after us. I do apologize if I scared you in that regard.
You did. And you have been. And honestly, y'all have been kind of scary. Y'all just make it look so, easy, hurting people.
I wish I could say it was easy. Don't get me wrong, I don't take pride in doing such things. But at the same time, these are people that are wanting to hurt us.
No, and that's like why I've been trying to pull my weight in that regard. But again, it's not easy.
No, it's not. And
It's
I
not
completely-
what I
I-
ever thought I'd use magic for.
magic and the weave is a fickle thing. It's not something that's wielded just by the right side, only by good people. It's just a fact of our existence. And there are those that wish to use it against us and hurt us. And such as that thing back there.
Here we go,
Some-
getting another discussion about the nature of magic again. They're getting off topic already.
He's just gonna put a hand on her shoulders.
Right. But like, what happened back there? That's not gonna happen again, is it?
Wish I could tell you now. But
I would like that to. Can you not?
I'll do my best to
I
avoid
could
it.
use some reassurance. Okay, I guess that's all I can ask, really.
Just know that I'm doing this for us. For all of us.
Okay, I mean, again, I'm not sure if that snapping at me, was
No, and
productive in any particular way.
I do apologize about that. That was... You didn't deserve that. I was just caught up in the moment and... I do hope you'll forgive me for it.
I think I will, but it did hurt.
I won't snap at you again.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Kelsey. All right, guess we just gotta keep getting through this. I guess then she'll just kind of pull out her book and start flipping through that as we rest.
Your book should have how long you have to study it for.
Yeah, it's just a matter of figuring out how long she has been studying.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, it's gonna be a while.
That's...
All right, does Kelsey have anything else to say, or is he just leaving her to her book?
He was gonna say some more, but he's gonna hold his tongue.
Y'all nerds with your books, studying.
Disgusting.
He wants to tell her more, but he can't. He knows he can't right now.
Okay. You gotta keep a secret for more, huh?
In the other room, the drow, who's just kind of sitting fairly chill in the corner, definitely away from Max, but she's just like, she's actually been like looking, like sitting there kind of looking around her cell, and she's just like, for the record, these conditions are unacceptable. I wasn't in charge of that part. Can't keep people in conditions like that, then they go bad and get all disheveled. And you don't want them disheveled. Not immediately, at least. Barbaric up
'cause they're
here.
in
Chrissy's
the
just gonna kind of
situation?
give her a flat look.
Downright barbaric up here compared to the under.
Rishy's just gonna kind of give her a flat look.
What?
Really? What you trying to prove there? Sound
not
like
trying
you're
to
trying to do. Sound like you're trying to, you know,
I'm not trying to prove
I don't-
anything.
kind of wheedle your way into, you know, saying you ain't so bad, or that you didn't, or that you ain't as bad as them other ones.
No. I'm just saying. This wasn't up to me.
Of course not.
Then who was it up to then?
Well, that is above my pay grade.
Convenient.
We were hired by the Black Spider.
Oh, that's. We've heard
Rissy's just
that.
gonna kind of tilt her head.
Don't worry your head over it, Reese. It's just how they justify themselves.
She's gonna turn to Max at this, and she's just going to be like, "Do you miss the under?" Not like the unpleasant parts, just
I mercifully do not remember much of it. The last thing I remember is the tunnel leading to the surface where I was left.
tieflings do go up more than we do, don't they?
All I know for a fact is that I am thankful that whatever it was I couldn't do, or did do wrong to my parents, was so bad that they left me out of that awful place. And I never became like you.
Bill, you were going to become like me. You're a tiefling, obviously. Not that I had much of a choice in it anyway.
I don't want to hear that. He almost slips and says something, but he
Oh!
pulls it back. No. No. You... What happened? He's gonna shuffle closer to her. Why is it so easy for you to kill other people who have parents and children and brothers, sisters, grandparents, loved ones, people who will maybe a little kid, that little boy, who one day might have gotten married, had little kids of his own. You know how much it would hurt to have your own family slaughtered like this? What justifies you?
I don't know that it's justification so much as Never really thought about it.
Well, ain't that convenient?
I wasn't raised with the moral high ground that you were.
You weren't. It doesn't take a special type of raising, upbringing, to know right from wrong. To know that people have a basic. I didn't kill you because I believe that there is intrinsic value in life. If
You realize what Drow do, right?
I do, and I know what tieflings do, and I am wary of it every day lest I fall into the same trap. But what I've never understood is how. How
I've never
can
known
you-
anything else. I wasn't given the option. The moment I tried to fight back, I was beaten back down.
I'd like to insight that.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
He's not very good at this, mind.
Apparently.
Damn,
Oh.
apparently he is.
He's suspicious. Is
He's
what
sus.
he is. He's
No,
sus of
Max,
this woman.
she seems to be telling the truth. She seems like you are aware that Drow practice slavery underground. Normally it is not, it's fancy slavery. You know, you don't buy and sell people so much as you hire from families, you know? And she does genuinely seem like she's telling the truth. She tried to speak out. She was beaten down. You know how that is. You were left. She is also a girl drow. You know the drow to be matriarchal. She might have just not had the option to leave. Not been given that chance. Whatever has happened, she has literally been raised in a society where this is normal, and she genuinely has not considered the moral implications, be it because she doesn't want to or just because it's that normal to her.
Well, that's unfortunate. Because now I gotta decide what I do with you. Now, I know people like you. You don't value others, obviously. You just said as much. And, you certainly don't value my life. Maybe you don't even think that I am a conscious being with my own free will and independent thought. Maybe you don't care. I don't know. See, now the problem that I have is I've let you live. I've shown you mercy that you've probably never shown anybody else, even though as a lady in Drow society, you had the opportunity to direct the passage of part of your society, and you've obviously chosen not to.
Lady's a strong word.
So, I didn't mean lady as in nobility. I meant lady as in your,
I'm about to say. She's like, I'm in a cell. Do you honestly think that I was ever in a position to decide anything about the
Still are
society?
not.
you're in a
You
better
think I would
position.
be here on the surface if I had the ability to decide anything about society?
And on the surface, you chose to continue your actions.
We live in
So-
a society.
Now I have to decide if I can afford to let you live, even to take you back to town, where you'll probably escape from the people who probably don't care, and then go on to hurt other people, or even come back and look. If my mercy gets me hurt, that's fine. That's the price I'm willing to pay, but I'm not willing to sacrifice my friend's safety. He's gonna. subconsciously glance over to Rissy
Mm.
for your sake.
She's gonna consider your words for a moment, and then she's going to point, kind of gesture with her head towards the door. That big crevice leads to an entrance to the Underdark. If you really wanted me taken care of without it coming back to you, you could just send me home.
And then my mercy gets other people hurt in your future.
Oh no, it'll get me hurt. I'm a surface drow. They don't take kindly to people who... They don't take kindly to drow who leave the surface. Even in the, insert syndicate here that I forgot the name of. Whose drow side I forgot the name of. 1 second. Even in the Coven, they don't like surface folk. There's a whole schism. I'd
That's
like to
mighty
see
troublesome.
home one more time, that's all. And then they'll find me and kill me, and it'll be fine. And it won't come back to you at all.
Now, I reckon I kind of doubt that.
I have no worries. I have no reason to rat you out. I wander back at home, and they take care of me.
I've seen a lot of death today, more than I'm used to. And I've been part of the cause of no small amount of it. And maybe I was born wrong to your eyes, because it don't come easy to me like it does to you.
Comes easier to some than others.
You could always try atonement.
Oh,
Or
you're
start.
serious?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. That's what I'm doing.
Mm.
Go start off somewhere new, somewhere I don't know you. It'd be hard.
It would be hard. The neighbors... Well, I don't know how much of an asset I am. They might let me go. They usually come calling at some point.
Then you die on your feet.
As you
Worth-
said, I either get
worth
taken in
trying.
and escape, or someone finds me and I'm punished. Probably with death.
Or
Syndicate I ran from ain't caught me yet.
you fight for the right thing, and if you die on your feet, at least it's for a good cause.
Well, he said.
Just... Gods, you moral high grounders are all the same.
Mhm.
I mean, not that it's not charming. She's... I don't mean to be rude. I've heard it before. That's all.
I'm pretty sure you've heard others say that they mean it too, but you know.
Well, I've never actually been legitimately given the option for atonement. You know, they don't usually take kindly to our kind in general, let alone the ones who need books, as you said.
Well, I reckon you get rid of that. You get rid of these connections to these here green brands and skedaddle.
I don't
know?
think she can do it, Rissy.
Reckon? I mean, I did it.
You ain't a drow.
But then again,
you
I
weren't
am
raised
small.
You weren't raised like that.
No. I'm small and quick,
Perhaps.
so.
Good and bad comes easier to some than others. I am all for not dying, though.
Fortunately,
But if I am to die on my feet, I like the idea of dying on my feet. If I am to die on my feet, I would rather it be at the hands of after seeing home one more time, and not with something about to fall out from under me with a noose around my neck.
then I tell you what. You say that crevice out there leads to the Underdark, right?
Yes.
Well, why don't we walk you back out there, and then we part ways, and that's the end of it.
She'll turn to Max.
No, I don't trust you.
That is also fair.
I don't trust you any more than I can rip this door off its hinges. So before we do anything for you, what's waiting for us as we go further into this basement?
Let's see. There's about 3 bugbears. But they had, last I checked, they were playing with a couple of goblins, so they'll probably be occupied. All of them like their drink too, oddly enough. So I don't know how much of a threat they would really be. Speaking of drink, there's also probably a few drinking and playing cards right about now anyway. But it's been quiet, no one's come to hear the ruckus or anything, so they're probably taken care of. So everything behind us is probably taken care of, and the ones playing cards on the other side are too drunk or rowdy to listen. There's an armory not far. And I don't know if Glassstaff is around, but if he is, well, he might actually pose a threat.
Huh.
There's usually about 4 of them playing cards. If you want, do you want numbers? There's a really creepy creature with a one eye in the crevice.
That's dead.
Oh no, that thing's dead.
Oh. There's a dead body in the crevice, and there's a chest down there.
Like, oh, you should have led with that. I would have been much more intimidated by you if you mentioned that you killed that thing.
You honestly should have led with that, yeah.
Chest in the crevice. Huh. Interesting. I'm intrigued.
I know it was supposed to guard it or something. I don't know. The creepy one
Well-
monster.
Well, it ain't guarding nothing now, so.
I would imagine not.
Kane, Mr. Kane, did you see any of that? What she's talking about? I don't know if you wandered further into the cave or not, but you know, if you did you?
Nothing like that. I'm not paying that much attention to down in the crevice.
Well, I meant, you know, like any of the other things she mentioned.
Not really.
Alright. Well, Max, what do?
Well, the order would say we put her on trial for her crimes, determine appropriate punishment, levy it against her, and then afterwards she's free to make a new life for herself. If she truly expresses regret for her actions and willingness to change her ways.
Asking a lot.
Well,
The haughtiness has left her, but she is looking a little stoic.
the right thing.
Just a wee bit stoic.
More like acceptance, you know.
The right thing is worth working hard for. But I just don't have it in me to kill a captive today. So,
No, that's fair.
respectfully, It's gonna look at her for a while. I'm not one to pass judgment. I can't. Feel like I don't have the authority. So I'm gonna leave it in hands other than my own. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you weren't abandoned like I was.
She looks a bit taken aback by that, like, oh. Oh crap. Is this what having a moral compass feels like?
Well, he's done with the conversation. He's out.
Fair enough. I guess he's left it to Rissy and Kane.
Well, what you reckon about you know what I said before about us walking you to the crevice and then parting ways?
That sounds fine with me.
All right.
Rissy's gonna kind of glance up at Kane and just kind of shrug curiously.
None of you like my options, so. That's what you all want to do, I guess.
Aster, you still got the
What?
keys?
Oh. Did I not hand them back? Man, we just keep passing these back and forth, don't we? All right, here you go.
It's okay. I mean, I handed them off to you, and thank you. Oh, they're locked.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah, that's good.
It was already.
I got it again.
All right.
She'll walk out.
Hey, Max,
Yeah.
you want to walk with me? You want to walk out to the crevice with me?
I guess.
She's following. That's why it's out of all our hands. We don't got to worry about it no more.
I guess should we check what's in here before we go anywhere? I don't
I'll be
reckon
right
we want
back.
to cross that pit more than once.
I'll be right back. It's fine.
Ain't gonna take long.
As we walk, the last thing Max wants to say to this drow, period.
Oh, period. Oh, here we go.
Wait, are they just walking, or just them walking ahead?
I don't know.
Okay.
As
She was gonna pass Kane and be like, "You wanted to kill me."
What's that?
I respect you. Sorry, go ahead, Trin.
you,
As a-
if I find you later, and you've hurt anyone else, you will wish that they had found you. And you'll wish that your penalty had been death, because they'll be far more merciful than me.
Guess I should make sure you don't find me if I've hurt anyone. No offense, but whatever they raised you with, I think you've learned to channel it for something that you actually believe in. And I respect that more than you think. She'll walk with Rissy.
Max will go with him, but
Rissy's just gonna edge across this pit. Cat.
Yeah. While they are walking, if you guys want to, who has the keys?
Rizzy.
Oh, Rissy kind of just Rissy just kind of tossed him back on the floor behind her after she
Oh,
unlocked
okay.
it.
Red.
Do we need more keys? Is this locked too? Like I'm confused.
This is not locked, but there is a thing that is locked. So I was
We have locked
Lucky,
it.
Oh,
lucky.
spoilers.
sorry. Well, that's why I was like.
Oh,
we have
did
the
someone
key.
open that?
I was going. No, shit, my
Okay.
bad. I was going to suggest that while they walk, you guys explore that part real quick because
Oh, okay. I just wasn't sure if we're gonna run into more dangerous stuff while we're on, but I guess most of us are
We'll be
here, so
fine.
I would not split the party if there was combat. I promise. Not
I mean,
unless it was.
we
the
don't know
map.
that in character though, so
I know, but
we've already been through like enough.
let's see here.
Oh yeah, normally we'd have received this here, but I guess supposedly I have as good as perception, so we're just gonna at least
You
try to
go-
be cautious.
There's like a long hallway, and at the end of the hallway is a door, but it does seem to be locked.
Oh, okay, all right. I don't think we grabbed the keys yet. All right, you're gonna go grab the keys wherever Reese dropped them.
Pick the lock.
Or Kane can pick the lock. Kane, make me
Kane can pick
a
the lock.
thieves' tools. Buddy.
We've got. All right.
Yeah, Kane, you're able to pretty easily pick this lock.
Go all the way back. It's,
It
We
was
have
just
lockpicks,
across the
just-
room. Yeah, and we have keys.
so
And I guess yeah.
You
all
came
right,
back
yeah,
with the keys,
you're
and
right,
the
door's
door's
open.
already open.
All right.
it's like, look, it saves time.
Yeah, look.
Not a lot, but it's time.
All right.
Racks of weapons line the walls of this chamber, including spears, swords, crossbows, and bolts. A dozen dirty green cloaks hang from hooks by the door, and this is the armory that she spoke of, Kane.
Do some light snooping.
Snoopy, Snoopy.
Do me an investigation.
A red.
There doesn't really seem to be anything of value here. There's a good bit of weaponry. Even if the Lion Shield Coster wasn't selling to them, they were somehow getting weapons. There's 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, and 8 quivers holding 20 crossbow bolts each. Just a lot of weaponry.
It's like doomsday
Oh.
preppers.
A little bit.
Well, there's more bolts for your crossbow if you want.
Oh, I suppose that wouldn't hurt. She'll just kind of like pop off on foes. Yeah,
Get whatever
thanks.
weapons you want, and here we go.
Mhm.
And I figured y'all were just doing that while they were making their way down to the crevice.
Right.
Oh god, Rissy's already.
Mhm.
I
Good
just
morning.
went
Away
ahead
to-
ahead because I was waiting for Trent
Uh,
to
are-
act.
are-
and-
What?
Are-
Oh,
Huh?
actually, okay.
Are there any daggers?
No, somehow.
All right, Rissy picked up a dagger. That's
Rissy
fine.
picked up a dagger.
Probably on the woman.
It wouldn't
Yeah,
hurt
she
to
took
have
it.
a second
She took it
one
off
right
the
She
now.
took it from the. And the drow lady had like a short sword. If you like, we can say that she had 2 daggers or something. It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
The
Well,
when you come here, the lady will like nod that way towards the crevice that disappears underground towards the northern part. She'll indicate this way and explain that the bugbears and the others are down that way or up those stairs, and the crevice leads that way,
All right.
and it does go under.
Rissy's kind of looking over the edge, just kind of up and down the crevice.
Make
Alright, I
me a
guess-
perception check, Rissy.
Guess what? Are we actually catching up here, or like after? a little-
Yeah, probably.
Mhm.
Her little halfling eyes don't see shit.
Her
Oh,
little
yeah, it's
halfling
dark.
eyes don't see shit.
Oh, do you need some light, Reese?
Oh, yeah, I was going to just light a torch and go down, or I was going down.
Well, I mean,
I was
yeah.
going to go down there and light a torch, but you know.
Well, I mean, probably better to just light up the whole thing with this dancing lights and
I-
have them kind of spread along the bottom of the whole ravine here.
That's fair. Okay. We'll just. How big are dancing lights again?
Let's see, it's 10-foot dim light. So yeah, pretty much just each 4 is kind of like spaced out. Like
Yeah.
I can just draw them real quick. So like
I got
under the bridge. Oh, you got him. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's enough to kind of cover the whole thing.
Yeah, it is. All right. So the Rissy with the new light, make me a perception check. Make me
All right.
another one with advantage. We'll just say it's advantage.
With the light. Oh.
Oh god.
Better.
There we go. Oh, whoops.
Oh, that's much better.
Much better. Let's see. It's about 5 to 10 feet wide and 20 foot deep. But they look like they can easily be climbed now that you're looking at them.
Rissy's trying
You
to see if
are
she can
able
see that
to-
chest.
Yeah, now that you're looking, you are able to see that it is heaped. That there is a heap of half-eaten bones
Yeah.
and such,
Hmm.
and you can
Right,
only.
they were feeding the
Tasty.
same.
It looks a little fresh. You can only assume that must be.
Oh,
Ew.
That might
gross.
be Thel, Drendar, the woodcutter.
Ooh,
oh, okay.
Oh, fun.
That,
And with that
ain't right.
20, as you look under the bridge, you are able to see like a cubby hole.
which bridge?
The northern bridge.
'Kay.
You are able to see like a cubby hole, and something in your mind is pinging, just like it did before.
Weird. She's gonna go
Fine.
ahead
Oh,
and climb
just
down.
like it was before.
Huh?
I have out of character thoughts about this, but I be quiet.
Rissy's just gonna go ahead and climb down because
Yep.
she's more focused on that ping in her brain now. Cause like, huh?
Here, Rissy, you're
However
able
y'all, want to get her down here, whatever.
she just climbs down,
Oh, okay, okay.
just carefully
Worries.
stepping down the crevice.
The drow is just gonna like tilt her head, look a little confused, look to Maxwell, like, huh, okay. As you guys
It's gonna follow
climb
Reese
down
along
the
the.
crevice,
Oh, hi, we're staying up here. There I am.
High
as
ground.
you guys as you climb down the crevice, Rissy, it does get cold, like unnaturally cold, and you're not really sure if that's just
I don't.
the crevice being weird or something tingling down your spine. The cubby hole is more long than it is deep, and there is indeed a long chest that is in the cubby hole, a long wooden chest. There's no lock to be had on the chest, but it is near the dead body.
Ugh.
She just kind of, ugh.
Ugh.
And she's just kind of peering closely at the chest to see if she can discern anything about it.
Make me an investigation roll. Kitty. There we go.
Hey.
The chest is looks long and flat, less like treasure chest and more like something that would hold something. And etched along the top of the chest, you can barely make out the word talon.
Huh. She doesn't really like the idea of sticking her hand in a dark hole in a crevice that she has no idea what could actually be in there.
Well,
Um,
the chest is like visible, like you wouldn't necessarily have to reach in or anything. It's just, if
she's
that
gonna
makes
just
sense
yeah,
to
she's
you.
just gonna kind of she's checking behind it, and she's just gonna kind of try to pull it forward, just kind of putting her hand on top of it gently,
Okay.
and just kind of pull it forward.
All right. Yeah, you're able to pull it forward, and it's there. It's pretty long. And it's a good couple feet long. And it's a
Yeah.
now that you're like looking, now that you're like, oh, like it's got some heft to it. Now that you're looking at it, it's less practical chest and more a pretty and more decorative.
Seems an awful pretty chest to be languishing down here. But why is there a corpse next to it? I mean, unless,
they were
unless
said
that
they were
Nothic-
feeding. Yeah, they.
unless that thing was.
I mean, Nothic did say they fed it.
There are a little too many bones for it to be just one guy.
She's gonna just kind of keep pulling it out to be more in the light.
Yeah, the words Talon are written across it. There's no lock on it.
No lock, so
No lock. Like
What-
it's more
what you got
like
there,
there's a
Reese?
place. There's a place for a lock, like a padlock, but it's more just a fancy latch.
I found a box. Ain't got got no lock
okay.
on it though. So
what's in
I don't know. I'm gonna try and see.
Maybe
She's
the
just gonna-
Nothic was stashing things in it.
I'll be careful.
Did say he
Well,
had
didn't-
shiny things.
Didn't it also say that they wouldn't let it look in the chest, or the chest wouldn't open?
It did say
Oh, is it this chest? But
Oh.
if it's not locked, why won't it open unless it's magic shut?
Rissy's gonna try and open it.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna try and open it. Awesome. What's your AC, Rissy?
16.
This is only playing into my suspicions, Rose.
I want you all to know
Well, let's
that
find
you did
out.
play in one of my games.
Yee.
Is this a
Anyway,
Hold on.
It's as I
let
was
this happen.
Yep. Nope. Oh,
'Cause
this
Rissy doesn't know.
This is only confirming things.
well, this is fun.
This is such a Rose thing.
This is so fun. What's
No,
your AC, Rissy?
it's not about the mimic. It's about what this mimic means.
16.
16. Awesome. We're actually okay. We don't need disadvantage. Rissy, you open the chest and you think you catch a glimpse of metal, of like. You open the chest and the first thing you notice is that it is lined with very pretty velvet. And you think you catch a glimpse of the metal, of something metal inside, before suddenly teeth are sprouting from the chest. And you find you cannot let go.
No, Reese.
The chest goes to close over your hand before stopping.
Rissy's just gonna kind of. She's frozen. She ain't moving
And
because it's got her hand.
it's got her hand. 1 second, I have to figure out how many eyes these things have. All right.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
don't love
Rissy,
that.
you teeth sprout and it goes to bite you and it stops right before its teeth touch your skin.
Reese, get away from it.
And 6 little eyes open at the top of the chest and blink and look up at you.
Blink.
How's this looking at me?
You have to back away slowly.
And there is a word that it says in a language that sounds like a trill. That sounds like a whistle or a bird call. And it goes to Rissy and whoever else can understand this language.
Language is it?
Doubt it.
We don't.
It
know.
is. Give me 1 second. It's going to say.
I know a lot of languages, but I doubt it.
Sorry, Master, I didn't know it was you.
What?
Huh?
Oh, this explains things about glass staff too. Oh, I'm so excited.
Wait, what?
Jade's connecting dots.
Hang on, what? Man,
I didn't mean to bite. I'm sorry.
oh, okay.
She's thinking quickly.
Just okay. Can I have my hand back?
Uh-huh.
And there's a little.
She's
it
just gonna pull her hand back.
breaks, and there's a little shudder of the entire chest, and it just. Yep. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm still keeping
So,
it safe.
she's gonna look puzzled for a moment, kind of look back up towards the rest, and just
Is everything okay, Reese?
Seems to be. Okay, good. Good that you're keeping
Okay.
it safe. You wanna come? You.
Is Reese still speaking in a language we can understand, or is she speaking the same
she's
thing that it
speaking
is?
she's speaking in common.
Oh, okay.
You what were you doing down there?
I was guarding the sword like you told me.
Sword.
And it'll
Remind-
open.
Remind me real quick what that sword is.
Right, yes.
Very eager to please. It'll open, and inside of a neatly lined velvet chest, not velvet, must be mimic guts, looking like velvet, is a sword that looks pretty unassuming. Honestly, at first glance, it might looks a little old. If you didn't know what like dark silver being forged was supposed to look like, you might think it was tarnished.
Right.
Sword itself, the blade itself is very neat and polished, and the hilt has folded bird wings around it,
Oh.
and the pommel
Okay.
is the outstretching of a bird claw.
Ooh, interesting.
Okay. All right. How about you hang on to me, and I climb back up out of this crevice, so I can give this sword to my friend who's real good with swords. Okay.
Okay,
Rissy is
is this a new mission?
confused.
Yeah. It sure is.
I like missions.
Oh, good. Well,
Rissy the mimic is
on.
going to
Oh, hang on, let me help.
and
Huh?
there's a sort of
What?
shudder as it changes and shifts, and you find that you are wearing a pair
Uh,
of gloves.
wait, what? Okay. You know what? Okay, I'm just
And
gonna
you're
roll
gripping
with
the
this.
sword.
Oh. Okay.
I'll help climb.
Oh. Okay,
There's
you
like
will.
two eyes
All
on,
right.
there's like 3 eyes on this hand and 3 eyes on this hand.
Okay.
He's a very enthusiastic mimic.
You know what?
She just kind of starts muttering to herself and just starts climbing up out of the crevice, just seeing the swords in one hand. She's kind of having to just. It's big, so she's kind of having to drag it, reverse held a little bit. But
You find that even though like you're having to drag this sword, you're not having to hold its weight. It's more like just something that you're having to drag behind you as the mimic has taken on the weight of this sword.
So that was strange, Reese.
yeah, tell me about it.
Didn't take you one to wear
I'm
gloves
just
like
kind of
that.
rolling with it. I'm just kind of rolling with it, okay?
How did you even know that was down there?
I don't know, just kind of had a feeling, I guess. I don't know. Max!
Max is just. He's got his arms folded and he's just concerned.
Your friend is weird. The drow is just like, your friend is weird.
Yeah.
The halfling has a sword. I'm very concerned.
Uh,
Ain't like I could use it.
what is it?
What's what? This or this? As she points to the gloves and then to the sword.
Yes, I guess. I think.
I don't know. You know more about these kind of things than I do. As
Well,
she hands
yeah,
him the
it's-
sword.
He's gonna take it and
Here,
like, yeah, that's neat
Let,
and all.
let my friend have it.
Oh, okay.
you like reach out and like go to hand the sword to him, and it
Yes.
just doesn't leave the glove.
Yes.
And the moment you're like, "Oh, let my friend have it," and you go, "Okay," it drops into Max's hands.
Max
Okay.
Max is holding the sword, and he kind of sets it aside almost. He's just not really paying attention to it. Rissy, that's a sword. Yeah, it's got 2 sharp edges. Probably it's made of some sort of metal. Sure, cool. But explain, your friend.
These, Max, I wish I had an explanation for you.
Would Kelsey be able to discern what this is? As he's probably very much interested in this.
Make a
in
history or a nature or
history,
an arcana,
baby.
maybe like one of those.
We're making a history check.
Rissy is so
Ugh.
confused.
Here, I
You
guess
don't.
Aster can try and help with that.
Yeah, make it with advantage. Cause I just picture the 2 of you going. Did you read about that? Did you understand that weird Trilly language? It was just like bird calls. It was bird calls.
No, I
and
didn't
whispers
understand
and
that, but this thing
Oh.
is.
Nat 20. Kelsey,
It
you.
changed form, so that can only be so many things, right?
Kelsey, you've read what a mimic is.
Yeah.
And in your long study of things that you probably shouldn't be studying in general.
Yeah, you know a lot of weird critters. First Sonophic, now with the mimic.
You once came across a book of a wizard who liked to quote unquote make friends. And while the idea of creating a mimic is still highly debated in academic circles, it is true that some mimics can be domesticated, let's say.
Domesticated.
Heavy
Uh,
quotation.
The Dragonborn is now squatting down to her level and thoroughly staring at these gloves.
Rissy, you feel the gloves squirm uneasily against against your hands. But other than that,
Okay. She just kind of just flexes her hands and just.
It's
Absolutely.
a talented little thing, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
And
new friends are different.
it just attached itself as such.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I got some
How are
other
your
friends.
hands
Got some
feeling?
friends,
Any
little guy.
tingling sensations or burning sensations?
Rustling through his pack and pulling out a notebook.
I mean, it kind of feels like less slimy than, but you ever had a slug crawl across your hand?
Oh,
You ever hold a frog?
dang it.
I mean, that just seems like something Rissy would just.
Absolutely, Rissy knows that.
Or like, an earthworm?
Now, is there any
But it
sort
ain't
of
slimy.
sensations? Is there any sort of tingles, pins and needles, anything of that sort?
She's just gonna shake her head.
Alright,
No.
well, I guess let us know
Interesting.
if anything changes.
I mean,
And
it seems to be friendly.
It's still speaking the weird Trilly language. It has not spoken common yet. New
It seems to be
friends.
pretty friendly.
New
Yeah,
mission.
new friends.
Do you know what it's saying?
I can help.
Yeah, Reese?
No,
Guess
that's
does-
I mean,
does
I'm
it-
open to it.
actual
Does it know what we're saying? Well, yeah, I guess it knows what we're saying if it can understand you.
I remember
I'm
Alice
sorry?
did offer that book about that one thing. It's absolutely. I thought it was absolutely absurd that he would suggest such a thing.
I don't.
Again, this
Well,
one kind of an archival's book on different sorts of monsters. I don't really understand.
You good there, Kels?
What? Yeah, no,
yes.
this is the most normal he's been all day.
As
It's kind of
as
reassuring,
he's-
really.
As he's scribbling away in his little journal.
So it's
Yes,
kinda
yes, it's
Pat Kelsey.
This is a fantastical discovery. Not to
Yes,
say that
definitely.
there hasn't been domesticated mimics in the hands of those before, but to be worn as such as a clothing item or even such a simple rudimentary object such as gloves, it's absolute. Sorry, I'll stop rambling.
You
This
really
is
looked into
just-
this. And do you want a mimic?
There's just going to be a little bit of an excited excited glance from Aster at that idea.
Uh-oh, I know that kind of look. Hey, Mr. Kane, can you get get this drow lady down into the crevice so she can go down that tunnel?
Oh
Or
wait, is there
whatever.
a tunnel? Yeah, she was
fine.
saying something. Oh, is that what that is?
Floats back.
As Rissy, she didn't really look up at Kane to say that. She's still looking at her hands and just kind of flexing her fingers and.
I have a name.
That guy just kind of, he's just floating, just kind of grabs her by the collar and just like, come on.
Well, sorry, I
So-
don't know your name.
It's Amadrira.
Well, don't name it. They're going to get attached to it.
Don't name it. They're gonna get attached to it. Too
No,
late.
no, we're cheese color.
Cheese color.
We're not a pet.
You gonna set her down in the crevice?
Just
Now that
Hop ya.
thing's getting attached.
Yeah,
Uh,
this thing's attached to Rissy, all
yeah.
right.
As she walks forward, she's just gonna be like, she's just gonna be like, can I get you to cut the rope binding my hands, maybe? So I can climb down there?
I don't know how far down you reckon it is.
I don't know. But I would
Yeah, bro, you can see
prefer
the
the
dark.
use of my hands. It's either that or I find a sharp rock somewhere.
Well, get closer. Maybe we'll see.
Okay.
I
Well, if you're going to stab me in the back, now is the time to do it.
Don't tempt me.
Rissy's still kind of looking at the mimic on her hands and just.
Do you got a name, little guy?
Open and close and
That ain't
open
That ain't much name.
and close.
No, those ain't much names, ain't it? Are they?
It must associate its name with command word.
I mean, out of character, it had a name on the box, didn't it? Or a
Yeah,
word
it
on the
did.
box, rather.
Yeah, it had a word on the
Yeah.
box. But let's wrap up Kane and Kane, as you approach the you can't really tell how deep it goes because there is no light. So it's gonna as it kind of disappears under the house into the walls, it goes down a good bit, but you can't see anything sheer or anything.
How do you reckon this goes? You just kind of hide out in the dark until we leave, and then you're just gonna skedaddle back out anyways?
You know, I haven't quite decided, in all honesty.
Well, since you're dead either way, so.
You're not wrong. There are bigger things around than just the syndicates in this area. So, if anything, it would be a lot less hiding and a lot more hoping that a tunnel leads me out of the Phandelver area. Probably out of Neverwinter too. And just hoping that no one finds me.
Yeah, well, if
I
you're
did
just sneaking
genuinely
around,
like
keeping your
the
mouth
thought
shut.
of Oh, I don't plan on saying a word about you all anywhere.
Yeah, well.
The tiefling might not act like a tiefling, but he is still a tiefling.
He's the one who's racist.
She's a drow.
Well, that's fair.
I'd be racist too if I was a drow.
No offense to your friend, I mean, they give me
He's racist to his own kind, so. He feels the same.
Oh, that's not so different than us, then. Honestly.
He probably disagreed, but. Not my problem.
Good and bad comes easier for some than others, that's all. If I tried to do good, I would find it very hard. If he tried to do bad, he would find it very hard. And obviously has. I usually think that the moral high ground and good boy types are, how do I put this delicately, moronic, but maybe there's something to it.
You get to live a little longer.
I do enjoy that. Thank you for that. Thank you for not stabbing me in the back. I appreciate it.
Just cut the rope, kind of just tell her to get lost, and off he goes.
She'll disappear into the darkness.
Float on back up out, and just kind of pop up over here.
All right.
Snoop around over here.
Snoop
Everyone
around.
else will catch up eventually, probably.
Okay,
Yeah, in a second. Next time.
Yeah, actually, yeah, this is a good place to call it. I'll set the scene real quick for Kane going in. Area is the north end of the large cavern, but has been finished with dressed stone, block walls, and flagstone floor. Several barrels are stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, all that good stuff. The cavern continues some distance south and disappears into darkness and such.
Fancy.
This is a good place to call it, though. For the
It is a
night.
good place to call it.
Oh boy!
One
Oh,
side of
no,
luncheon
no,
done.
unless Rissy's gonna name her new
Kids free.
friend real quick, because
Oh yeah. It's got to have a name.
Well, you had a word. You had a word on your top whenever you were being a chest. So, and it said Talon. You want that to be your name?
That's what it's being right now too.
Talon. Talon. Okay.
Oh.
Precious.
adorable.
Precious.
Oh man.
She is so confused, but she's just kind of rolling with it, man.
Well,
I mean, it didn't bite her.
with these revelations done,
Mm-hmm.
thank you guys for coming to
Ew.
tonight. Hope y'all had as much fun as we did. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. Join our Discord server, follow everything, and join us on Friday for Curse of Strahd, where we might wake up in the Ember Temple, apparently. Maybe?
Maybe. We
Hope
just don't
not.
know.
And I think we're going there sooner
We're-
rather than later.
We're certainly
Boy,
going there
howdy.
soon.
We might as well. But
Might
y'all
as